What's the Chinchows? JoesphGames here, and welcome to the rules video for the Pokemon Let's Go Eevee Nuzlocke. And now you're thinking to yourself, it's not possible to Nuzlocke these games, but there is a way. And when there's a will, there's a way. So, let's get on to my idea of a rules. Let's get on to my rules. So, as we go, standard Nuzlocke rules apply. Nicknames. Yes, you must nickname all the Pokemon you use. Deaths. Pokemon must dead Pokemon that faint inside or outside battle are considered dead and have to be put into a death box. But the fact is, since the PC holds up to 1,000 Pokemon, and I don't think there's multiple boxes in the PC, I would say that these Pokemon must be put at the very bottom of the box. So they are away from your living Pokemon that are in the box. Yeah. So there we go. That's enough. That's the other idea. And 3, we are allowed to. I'm allowed to catch one Pokemon on any. I am allowed to catch the first Pokemon in any route, town, area, or cave. Every other Pokemon that I come across, I'm also allowed to catch, but I'm only allowed to use the first one. I'm only allowed to use the first one. So, say my first encounter on route number 1 is a Rattata. That's all I'm allowed to use. If I catch a Pidgey, that Pidgey has to be sent back to the Professor. If I catch a Oddish, that Oddish has to be sent back to the Professor. Bellsprout, that Bellsprout has to be sent back to the Professor every single time. I catch another Pokemon outside the first Pokemon that I catch on a route has to be sent back to the Professor. I will keep a note of all the Pokemon that I catch in a notepad. So if I write down, I caught a Rattata, and I called that Rattata this name, and now I know that I've caught something on that route, and any time I come across that route again, I know that I have to automatically send a Pokemon back to the Professor on that route. So there we go. That is a rule. Next thing I want to talk to you guys about is this. Partners. No partners. Absolutely no partners. No partner Pokemon. You must throw that Pokemon back. You must put that Pokemon in the PC and never let it see the light of day. There's no punishment for doing this, though. The game does not get hard. The game gets sufficiently harder, yes, and the Pokemon won't, and your partner won't like you anymore. But again, not a penalty, so it doesn't really matter. So you can still do the partner play thing. You can still do the special techniques and all that other stuff. So it's not even worth mentioning, and it'll still be part of your attire. You know, it's Eevee's still on your head, and the Pikachu still rides your shoulder, even though it's in the box. So it's not really a penalty when you think about it. So yeah, that the only thing I will say is partner play banned, absolutely banned, because if you can find some way of making your Pokemon making your partner Pokemon love you, even though it's in the box, it can still give you a boost in stats to the Pokemon that are on your team. So no. Absolutely no to that. And then we also have switch battle style. I mean, the set battle style. We must have the set battle style, not the switch battle style. We must have the set battle style. So that's a thing. Now, if you don't know what the set battle style is, basically it's a thing you can change in the options menu. And what you can do is you can basically set the battle style so that you have usually if a trainer has multiple Pokemon, it says when you've killed one of them, it says basically trainer is switching into X Pokemon, would you like to change your Pokemon? And like that would come up, and I don't want that coming up because that makes the game efficiently harder. So that's what I'm going to do. Candies banned. I know that I said that every other Pokemon other than my route encounter must be sent back to the Professor, but candies can give you a boost in stats, and again, it's handholdy, so nope, banned, absolutely banned. The only thing you can do with candies is sell them back to the mart for money. So yep, that is what I'm doing with my candies. I will throw them away. I'm not going to throw them away. I'm going to sell them back to the mart for money because I'm going to need a lot more. I'm going to need a lot more of these Pokeballs. By the way, that's what I'm going to be controlling this game with. So It might be harder, it might be easier to control with the Pokeball Plus. I don't know, I haven't done the full testing yet whether if Pokeball Plus makes games easier or harder, but I know that I like the idea of the Pokeball Plus. It gives me an extra... It works well for the whole series, and I just like the idea of using the Pokeball Plus because, you know, it's official canon and all that. So yeah, I'm using it. And also, 3 healing items per battle. 3 healing items per battle. So that's potions. That's potions of any variety, I'm saying. It also includes full restores as well. The only thing this doesn't include, which are unlimited, are things like status healing items. So antidotes, awakenings, paralyzed heals, they're all allowed. And I don't see why they wouldn't be, because, you know, you're not going to run into situations where you're not going to be able to use them. I am allowing laws. So the repel system is completely gone now since you can see every Pokemon on the route. But I am allowing laws. So if you're trying to say, like for example, if I'm trying to target a Bulbasaur in Viridian Forest, Bulbasaur is a rare encounter in Viridian Forest. I've seen it quite a few times, but it's quite rare for it to spawn. So I want that. You can also get things like Beedrill and Butterfree, very, very rare as well. But the fact is, those things are allowed. You are allowed to use the law to lure them out. But of course, the fact is, if you want that to be your first encounter on the route, you've got to be very careful because other things can cross your path, and that thing would take precedence over the thing that you wanted, and that's going to be annoying to you. So hopefully that doesn't happen for you. And once I'm in a gym, if I get into a gym, I have to battle every trainer, and I'm not allowed to leave the gym to go and heal in any way, shape or form. I have to use potions. So there we go. I can use as many potions as I want outside of battle, but not inside a battle. So I have to use potions in a gym because I'm not allowed to leave a gym until I got the gym badge. So I have to make sure that I'm ready for a gym before I go in a gym. And with gym restrictions as well, that makes it a bit harder to make sure that I'm ready. Because there's quite a few gym restrictions these days. Like, for example, one of these gyms, I don't know which one it is yet, but there's a gym that says you have to have caught 50 Pokemon in order to enter the gym. That's actually quite easy. Not easy for a person who's doing a Nuzlocke, but quite easy for a normal person, because the fact is, it doesn't check for how many Pokemon you've caught of the same species. It's not 50 species, it's just 50 Pokemon. So it's actually quite easy to do. So I like that idea, and I'm pretty much okay with that. But there are other gym restrictions too, like Brock's gym says that I must have a grass or water type in my team in order to face it. So, again, I must have a grass or water type in my team. If I don't come across one, I'm allowed to have a dummy Pokemon put into to go and catch a dummy Pokemon, but that Pokemon has to be sent back to the professor as soon as I have the badge. I'm not sure how much that would help, because the fact is, well, yeah, if I don't have a grass or water type, I'm not going to be beating the gym, really. But we'll honestly see. There's other restrictions. I don't know what they are yet, because, again, I haven't played up to those points yet, so I don't know what the restrictions are, and I've been trying to stay remotely spoiler free, so I don't really know what my restrictions are. I mean, for example, I don't know, one of the things I was thinking of when I first heard of gym restrictions is basically LT Surge. Remember the LT Surge battle from the anime? Pikachu on Raichu? I was thinking, like, if Lieutenant Surge has his Raichu, are we only allowed to use our starters against his Raichu? Because that would be annoying if that's a gym restriction. If that's the gym restriction, that you're only allowed to use your starter against him, that would be annoying. But I'll have to wait and see on that. I don't know per se, but we'll see. I don't know. Don't tell me any gym restrictions down in the comment section down below. I prefer to find out by myself. So I'm perfectly okay with not knowing. But anyway, that is all the rules. I will have a complete list of rules down in the description below, just in case you don't follow my ramblings. There will be a complete list of rules down in the comment section down below, and we will be starting this. Hello everyone, JoesphGames here from the future of the recording that you are watching. So what you are watching is the rules video for my Let's Go Nuzlocke. So that is starting as soon as I get the layouts from the person who's making the GFX. So as soon as I get the GFX, give it like a day or two, and I will give you those, and I will start that series. Truth is, I've actually recorded episode 1. I'm not going to record any more, but I have recorded episode 1. And I will, until I get the layouts, I will not record any more. So I will wait and we'll see what happens. But I do want to mention Fiery Dance is doing the layouts, and I've used Fiery Dance a lot. He's an amazing GFX maker, and he does a lot of good GFX, and is also, I might be getting an intro from Foul Plays as well for the series, but I need the GFX first, so I can send the GFX to Foul Plays so he can make the intro, then I'll have an intro as well. So that is a thing that I need to do, but I need to have the GFX first. So the series will start as soon as I have the GFX for this series, okay? I did say that in the video, I do say that it starts on a I put the rules video up on a Monday. I don't actually do that. And it would start like the day afterwards or the same night. But none of that's happening. We're just basically going to wait until I have the GFX, and then we will start this series. But whilst you're waiting for the whilst we're waiting, we have Phoenix Rising. That should be going up every day until we get the layout, until we get the GFX for the Let's Go Nuzlocke. Then the Let's Go Nuzlocke will take place every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And of course the Phoenix Rising trial run that we're doing will take place every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. There we go. And on Sundays, new tag battles from the tag league that me and Darude are part of. So it's going to be absolutely amazing to have those videos go up on the channel. Those will be live recorded videos too. I actually am going to do some live recordings with Darude. We're not going to make it look like we're actually recording the episode. I'm not going to say hello to you or anything like that. We're just going to basically or goodbye to you. I will record an intro and an outro separately and then put them together at a later time. But during the battle will be recorded my audio, Darude's audio, and possibly the game audio. But there might not be I might not put game audio in because you got my audio, you got Darude's audio. Why do you need game audio? Just want to mention that. Why would you need game audio? We got me, you got Darude. You got two things that are better than the actual official music of the game. And of course, if that's the case, I'll just put some Glitch City in there, and you can enjoy that. But mostly the point is, you got me, you got Darude. So there you go. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. This is the rules video for the Pokemon Let's Go Nuzlocke. I'm excited for the Let's Go Nuzlocke. I hope you guys are too. It will be part of our countdown to Christmas. So, of course, that means Santa hat included, Christmas jumpers included. Possibly I may get a tree, and that may be on camera as well. I haven't quite decided yet on the whole if I'm getting a tree this year, because the fact is, I'm not here for Christmas, so I don't really see the point in getting a tree, because none of my presents are underneath the tree. The presents that I would get if I got a tree, the things that I'd put underneath the tree are presents for other people that I'm giving to other people. That's what the presents would be. So there's really no point in me actually buying a tree if you put it in that situation. But we'll honestly see. I don't know. I might think about it. Let me know if you want me to have a tree. Yeah, let me know in the comment section if you want me to have a tree. Anyway, until next time, I am JoesphGames. Mean de la Pokemon get to lesser. Everybody get Pokemon. Let's go! Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please feel free to leave a like, comment and subscribe for more videos. Also follow me on Twitter at JoesphGames, where you'll find out when I upload next. Also, if you want to see some more videos, there should be some in the top right and top left hand corner of this end card. So until next time, I'm JoesphGames and I am out. See you again.